we've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set, and starting in this one, Jacob deGrom.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go? So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Not even close there. And this one is off and running. The wind and the pitch.
Yep.
And now 2-1.
2-1.
Fastball for a strike.
2-2.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Mike Trout in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
No strike.
Boog, it's always fun showing up to the ballpark on a day deGrom is pitching. He's widely regarded as one of the most dominant pitchers in the league. And when he's at his best, he's setting the standard for the entire league.
And that's a little bit high. 1 out, base is empty. That one finds the corner. And a count 2-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Runner on at third. 1 gone. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Outside low. 1-2 to count. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Nolan Schanuel stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. This to third. Young. That's the 3rd out. Angels nothing. Rangers coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Leading off, Marcus Semien. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Corey Seager in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swings through that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
One down, base is empty. And downstairs. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. That one to first, and he can't come up with it. Neto for one.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get two. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least one.
And the batter down, Jock Peterson.
Nobody knows how I feel, 'cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat. LLV. I remember him and Jack.
And that's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Ward pulls it down, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave one, scoreless after one. Back in Arlington, top of the second, and now the shortstop, Zach Neto. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
No ball, 1 strike.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Gets to it, on to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Yohan Moncada in now. Takes ball one off the plate.
No strikes.
Moncada, 29 years old, and he was born in Cuba. That's ripped. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Batting 8, the second baseman,
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. That one pulled foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a curve is down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ohapi on second. Moncada at first. One gone. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. There's one. Over to first. That's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. No errors, and 1 man left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Kikuchi back to work. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
He was all over that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Josh Young. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
One.
No score here in the second. Struck him out swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Man at first, one away. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Next offering is down low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 left for Texas. We'll move to the third with no score.
Well, come on, dance a little, what's it? Come on, kiss a little, so there's something about the way you look tonight. Well, come on, baby, dance a little.
And we're back on to the third inning. Here's Joe Adell.
Number 7, Joe Adell.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Across the letters at 99. Up and in. 2 balls and a strike.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward struck out looking his first time. Fastball for a strike. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Yeah, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Here's Trout. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Up the middle. Sends it to first.
He's out.
Angels retired 1-2-3. Angels held in check, and we're still knotted at 0. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. And that misses. Ball 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next offering upstairs. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So the Rangers batting order turns over, and now Marcus Semien. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Going, gone! That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 2-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. No, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Now it's Corey Seager, and that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Tapped softly on the ground. Moncada on the run, sends it over to first.
Yep.
He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Wyatt Langford. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Relay to first, double play.
The
Very
designated hitter,
fast
number
developing
4.
play right there. No
Go.
margin for error. Nice double play on a
Peterson.
fast runner up the line.
Keeping it real, nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat, MLB.
And Jack Peterson stands in. Fly to left his first time. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Texas plates 2 on the homer. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Back at Globe Life
Leading off for the
Field,
Angels,
stepping
the
in,
designated
Jorge
hitter,
Soler.
Jorge Soler.
First
Ball,
pitch,
no.
just misses.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and
2-2.
they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground to the left, Seager tosses across to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nolan.
Now here
Shanuel.
is Nolan Shanuel. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And there's a foul ball. A changeup missing, and 1-1. The Rangers leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. Pitch
Ball.
misses, and it's 2-1. And he grounds
Foul
one to the
ball.
right side, and it goes just foul. The 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Full
His
count.
first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
So
Zach
digging in, Zach
Neto.
Neto. 0 for 1 so far. First
1-0.
pitch, not close. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's a 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 outs. Upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball. 2-1.
Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. No advance, though. Shanuel off of first with 2 away. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Right side, Simeon. Handles, throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Angels leave 1, and they're down 2-0. Back in Arlington. Now here is Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
So next to hit for Texas, Josh Young. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-1.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Way high.
3 balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Full count.
And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
the first baseman, number
Next to
21.
him, Jake Burger. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. He swings and fouls one off. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. Just misses with that one.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. So now
Ball
2
four.
on
Take your base.
and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning
Now
alive,
batting,
puts a runner in the
catcher,
scoring
Jonah.
position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball for a strike at 95. Lifted in the air, right center field. Trout makes the grab on the run. Rangers leave a pair, but they hold the 2-0 lead. New inning getting started, and now Yoan Moncada.
Number 5, Yoan Moncada.
DeGrom back to work. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
You know, these Angels need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. 1 away here in the 5th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. He hit into a double play his first time up. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Outside low, 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swings through that. Swings and misses. Up with it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
So up next, Joe Adell. Up the middle, and that squirts through. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
The left fielder, number 3.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup.
Ward.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike. Ward goes 6'1", 200 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Adell leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. Angels strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. Set to get us started. Bottom 5. Marcus Semien.
I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else's mission. Run away. I cannot run away.
Splits the plate. It's 0-1. Now Marcus, a career high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That misses.
1-2.
Now 1-2. That one
2-2.
missed. On the ground, out to short. Whips it across.
He's out.
And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey
Here's
Seager.
Siege to the plate now. There's the strike up high. 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Wyatt Langford. First pitch misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Fought off foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they go quietly there. 5 innings complete. It's the Rangers 2 and the Angels nothing. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Mike Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. First
1-0.
offering misses badly for ball 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He made him pay for that one, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Sean
Rangers,
Armstrong on to pitch here.
number 43.
Still a lot of game left, and
Shaw
this game could go either way.
Armstrong.
So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a foul out of play. The other way, nice grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Shotwell stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
One ball.
Well, he missed
2 strikes.
badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Base hit center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
One gone, runner at first. And next for L.A., Zach Neto. The shortstop takes the ball. Shotwell leads off first with one away. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
O'Hoppe up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. Center field. And that is that. Angels get one with a solo homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back at Globe Life Field. And now Jack Peterson.
The designated hitter, Josh Peterson.
And the first pitch
outside.
misses for ball 1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. And there's a ball.
Ball 3. Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues
Now
with control.
batting, the right fielder.
And here is Adolis Garcia. 1 for 2. And that is out of play. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Hans Kraus getting loose out there. Quijada, the lefty, warming up as well. Here's a 1-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Yusei Kikuchi will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Hans Kraus.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Down the third baseman, Josh Young. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Rangers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one ripped. That's back. Going, gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack on 3. It's 5-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's too low. And that is ball 1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And he pumps it a strike.
Ball outside.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Berger, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
No.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's back there. Leaping, and he brought it back.
Rob's a potential solo shot right there. That'll fire your team up, but even more so the player. I'm excited to see how they respond.
The essence of this message, glad you dress it so expressive and you're moving in percentage. Advantage adolescence when you always have connection. God dealt the opportunity for you to be progressive. My body's just a vessel for me to share this message.
2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. And that will end the inning. 3-run shot for Texas this inning. It's now 5-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Luke Jackson getting ready to go. Milner, a left-hander, also throwing. And there's a strike. That one outside, and the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
The batter, the second baseman.
At the plate, Luis Rengifo. Ball 1 low.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground. Simeon toss over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The center fielder, number 7, Joe Adell.
2 outs, base is empty. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. That clips the corner. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Just off the outside part of the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Back in Arlington, here's Marcus Simeon. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey Seager.
So now it's Corey Seager. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swings through that one out in front that time. Yo 1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Lifted in the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
The designated hitter, number 4, Josh Peterson.
Here's Jack Peterson.
Nobody knows how I feel, 'cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat, MLB. I remember him.
Outside with a breaking ball.
1-0.
Outside. Now 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man at second. That one off the mark. And it's 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And now 3-1.
3-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate.
Now
A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Adolis Garcia now at the plate. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Seager, the lead runner, out at second. Peterson at first, 2 out of the inning. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ward going back, makes the catch on the edge of the track. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 5 and the Angels 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Rangers,
and a new arm on the mound to start
number
the 8th.
77.
Luke Jackson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
The left
A
fielder,
pair of strikeouts,
Taylor
and he's flied to center.
Ward.
The Angels in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Jackson, in his 9th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Breaking ball misses down and away. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now batting, Mike Trout. He's already homered in this game. First offering, and it just misses. And that one missing low. The Rangers leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. To third, and foul ball.
Ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
They got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And it's through for a hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Digging in, Jorge Soler.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
One out and a runner at second. Out to short. Seager zips it across, and he's out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel.
Next to hit, Nolan Shanuel. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In there at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Trout touches home and he scores. It's 5-2. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. Really important at bat coming up now.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Luke Jackson won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So they turn to their closer, Chris Martin.
Number 55.
So runner at second, 2 down.
Martin.
Zach Neto will hit next. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Not close with that one, and the count is even, 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. And it remains 2-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Logan O'Hoppe waiting in the on-deck circle.
If they can get him up, he'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Quijada. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. He's already homered here in this one. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes. Outside.
Sliced hard but foul. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Adele moves under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 32, Evan.
And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And that one is in the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Berger in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. Rangers go down quickly there, and it remains 5-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe.
There's the strike. And misses inside. Next offering is fouled back. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. It's 2-2. That one missed. That one the other way, and foul ball. Line drive to short and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Here is Moncada, 1 for 3. That clips the zone, and that's strike one.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Angels with only 1 out left.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-fingered fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Rengifo in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The Halos down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.